There's been a lot of discussion about certain over-the-counter cold and allergy medicines containing pseudoephedrine. Used by 15 million Americans each year, pseudoephedrine provides many American families with safe and effective relief from cold and allergy symptoms.
Over-the-counter medicines containing pseudoephedrine provide cold and allergy relief to millions of Americans every year. There are currently no oral decongestant alternatives to pseudoephedrine available for 12 and 24-hour relief.
Pseudoephedrine is a key ingredient in leading cold and allergy medicines like Mucinex D, Advil D, Sudafed, Claritin D, Zyrtec D, Aleve D, Adult Robitussin D, and Triamenic D. And for many is the ingredient that works best for them to relieve severe congestion.
When you feel allergies or a cold coming on, immediately you want to get that relief. As a teacher, I have to get up the next day, I have to go to work.
While the vast majority of over-the-counter medicines containing pseudoephedrine are purchased by legitimate consumers, some criminals unfortunately obtain medicines containing pseudoephedrine and use it to illegally produce methamphetamine. Currently, federal law prohibits individuals from buying illegal amounts of pseudoephedrine and requires that stores maintain sales records to try to stop meth cooks from buying illegal amounts. In some places, the records are maintained only on paper. Pharmacy chains have no way of sharing this information, and police can't keep up with the records from hundreds of pharmacies. A number of states with critical meth lab problems are looking for ways to improve the current system. A small number of states have decided to require consumers to get a doctor's prescription to buy pseudoephedrine-containing medicines. But this approach has real drawbacks.
Some people want laws making pseudoephedrine by prescription only. That would unnecessarily burden my patients who depend on medications for allergy and cold relief. It would create an unnecessary barrier for them to get the medications they need at the time they need them. And if they don't have a primary care physician, it'd be even more difficult.
My copay is $20. That's a huge chunk of change right there for a teacher. Then I have to wait in the doctor's office, and that would be just waiting to have to say, I'm having allergies, I need some allergy medicine.
Requiring a prescription for pseudoephedrine would mean new barriers and new costs for consumers who need relief. Thankfully, electronic tracking systems provide a more effective alternative to a prescription requirement, and 12 states so far have adopted this solution. A robust electronic tracking system for retailers and law enforcement called NPLEX is being put in place in these states to stop illegal sales before they happen and provide a powerful new tool for identifying meth cooks and finding their labs. Through cutting-edge technology, NPLEX quickly checks a secure database to ensure purchases are within legal limits. NPLEX is the only multi-state system for controlling drug dispensing and offers functionality that is simply not available in the prescription drug arena. The makers of over-the-counter medicines containing pseudoephedrine are funding the NPLEX system to provide an electronic tracking system for retailers and law enforcement. It's easy, fast, and seamless for those who should have the medicines, and stops sales for those who shouldn't have them. The e-tracking NPLEX system automates the collection and review of sales information that is already required by federal law, and keeps the information in a highly secure database, accessible only to law enforcement.
Before the system was allowed to be used in Scott County, to find out who was buying too much ephedrine, who was smurfing, going from pharmacy to pharmacy, we had to go to every pharmacy in the county and go through their logs. Now you can only imagine how many people go into a pharmacy and try to buy this stuff. It would take hours to do one pharmacy. The pharmacists were great for working with us, but it was a tremendous lot of work for them. They had to sit and write all this down by hand. Now it automatically goes into their system and makes it easier for us, easier for them.
An e-tracking network saves a lot of time. Today we record consumer information by hand. We record your name and address, and you have to sign for the medication before the sale is made. But with e-tracking, the transaction is just like authorizing a credit card. The system is safe, fast, and secure.
It doesn't overburden the healthcare system.
It's absolutely convenient for me to be able to get the product.
NPLEX e-tracking stops illegal sales before they happen, helping communities shut down meth cooks and their labs. And it helps ensure that trusted medicines are easily and affordably available to those who need them.